Okay, good afternoon. Welcome back. We're finishing up Chapter 9 today. This is Chapter 9, Section 5. So we're going to finish up talking about alcohol, which means after today you need to make sure that you're ready to take your test in 2 days. Now, saying no to alcohol use. How to say no. There are ways to deal with peer pressure, and one way is to avoid situations where alcohol use may take place. So I talked 2 lessons ago basically about how if you're on the basketball team and all of your friends are going to this party and you know that there's going to be alcohol at this party and you think to yourself, well, it's okay that there's going to be alcohol there because I'm not going to be drinking. Yet you go to the party, and the way social media is today, somebody snaps a picture, puts it on Facebook or on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and now what happens is it gets out there. The staff at the school sees it. You may not be drinking, but you're at the party where there's obviously alcohol. You are now guilty by association. So the best thing that you can do is avoid situations where it's possible that alcohol is going to be involved. If you can do that, it's going to make life so much simpler, and it's going to really make things easy for you. Because regardless of what happens, of you arguing that, oh, I was there, but I didn't drink, there's no way for you to prove that. You can't prove that. If you're there, you're guilty by association. Refusal skills are strategies that help you say no effectively. So we've talked about this in past chapters, the stop. Basically, the stop strategy. Say no firmly, tell why not, offer another idea, and promptly leave. If you're with a friend and you didn't know they were going to go to the party and suddenly they're at the party and you're like, hey man, I can't be here. I'm on the sports team. I could get in there trying to say, you say no. I've just explained, I'm on the sports team. I can't be going in there. All right, let's go, get pizza. Or let's go do something else. Let's go to a movie, something along that line. They say, no, they're going in there. Well, then you need to leave. Because that's what's best for you. And if you can't get your friend out of it, at least get yourself out of the situation. Now, reasons to refuse. There are reasons for refusing alcohol. When you choose not to use alcohol, you are showing respect for yourself and your body and looking ahead to a bright future. Kills brain cells, it's high in calories, so it causes weight gain. There are a lot of side effects. It causes inebriation, which causes bad decisions. There are a lot of side effects that go along with alcohol use. And when you say no, you're showing respect to yourself. And like I said, you get caught, you get pulled over, something like that. That goes on your record. And that may also be something that colleges or other things like that are going to look into in the future. Or jobs that you might want to get. So you want to make sure that you're not doing anything that's going to jeopardize your future. You're choosing to stay in control of who you are and what you do. You're also choosing not to do something that may bring harm to people, especially if you've driven somewhere or are riding with somebody else who's drinking. There's a possibility you or other people could get hurt. Now, getting help for alcohol abuse. Alcoholism is a difficult disease to overcome, but it can be done. The earlier you start drinking, age-wise, the more likely it is you're going to become an alcoholic in your lifetime. So I would avoid that. Most alcoholics will try to hide or deny the problems. People who have issues, they don't want to admit they have issues. They just don't. It's easier to say, no, I don't have that, and then just, leave it by the wayside. Withdrawal is a series of painful physical and mental symptoms associated with recovery from an addictive substance. We've talked about this with smoking. It's tough with smoking. It'd be very tough with alcohol, but we get into other drugs, that's where it becomes really, really difficult. If you get involved in certain drugs, the withdrawal symptoms are so severe, that's why people never quit. If you need help for yourself or someone you know, talk to a trusted adult or contact a support group or alcohol treatment center. You can get past it, but it's got to be something you want to do, and it's got to be something that you're willing to admit you have a problem. Now, healthy alternatives. Alcohol use is never the answer and is not going to solve any of your problems or make you feel any better. It's not. There's nothing that's going to in alcohol that's actually going to solve any issues or help you any way in life. It's not going to make things better. It's not going to take away problems. It's not going to bring people back, any of those things. When you start to deal with whatever is causing your problems, you're on your way to avoiding alcohol abuse. You know, if you need counseling, get counseling. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Don't turn to alcohol. If you find that you need help dealing with your emotions, talk to someone you trust. And instead of using alcohol, find a healthful way to spend your time. Join a sports team. Join some of the things in school. Find a new hobby. Any of these things, but avoid alcohol. Now that's the end of chapter 9. Make sure you have all the readings done and all the worksheets. Prepare for your quiz. It's in 2 days. Give me a call if you need anything. Have a great day.